You've probably heard the rumors and stories, but now there's actual audio out there featuring Diddy and Jay-Z that seriously incriminate them. If you thought the scandal surrounding these two couldn't get any juicier, think again. This latest leak is absolutely explosive. For years, people have whispered about the shady deals and questionable choices these music moguls have made, from Diddy's notorious parties to Jay-Z's rumored behind-the-scenes business maneuvers. There's always been a cloud of speculation hanging over them, but this audio might just be the final straw.
Women in this industry, and for their sake, I will not mention their name. Listen to me. There's a couple of women, probably more than a handful, that I know about 4 of them that knows everybody's dirty secret. And if those secrets get exposed and tell what some of these guys and some of these people were really doing behind the closed doors, in the boardroom, in and out the closet, that their life would be in danger. Because men wasn't men and women were acting like men. And that's all I'm saying.
I have a question. Did Jay-Z finesse Jack Dorsey to buy a title for $3 billion? I wouldn't say finesse.
What do you mean finesse?
Why is Jay not running the Fortune 500? He pretty much sold title at the, when did he sell it? What year? Talk about market timing.
Was it 19?
2019.
Okay.
Before the bottom came out of everything, right?
Right.
Now, Jack didn't implement the plan, but Jay did give a plan how he can integrate Tidal and Square. I don't know why Jack didn't use it. Great. Cash App became a big thing. But my thing is, like, if Jack never did anything, well, I should put it better, is Jay-Z one of the best market timers when it came to selling Tidal.
You bought low so high, so.
But not many people do it. Jay's got out some.
He bought it for, what, 52 million, 56 million?
Yes. Partnership with Sprint.
Yeah.
Well played, sold off to Jack.
So what's in the audio? First off, this isn't just some wild fan theory, it's real, and has reportedly been handed over to the authorities for investigation. In the clip, you can allegedly hear 2 voices, Diddy and Jay-Z, discussing how to cover up certain sins and ensure specific people stay silent. You know what that implies? This isn't just about music. It sounds like some serious behind-the-scenes dealings that they definitely don't want the public to find out about.
He used to hate Jay-Z. He hated Jay-Z enough when he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay-Z. This is back in the early 2000s. And one day, Asner, Kushner, Diddy and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact, they may be 2 of the same, but because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is, and was, rambunctious, you know, just out with it.
According to sources close to the situation, the audio leaked from a private conversation between Diddy and Jay-Z that was never meant to be public. They discuss everything from keeping certain people on the payroll to ensuring that anyone who might expose their past dealings stays far away from the media. And get this, there's even a section where they allegedly joke about how nobody would ever suspect them of anything due to their public image.
Ever Diddy went, his tape recorders went. His camera equipment was working. He was videotaping everything. So they might have that videotape already. They had this guy, under surveillance since 2011, bro. Since 2011. Since 2011, they knew that Puff was doing some crazy shit. And why they didn't stop him then, bro? Why did they wait till 2024? If they had information that he was underage boys and all this stuff like this, why they ain't go do something? Why did they let all these other people be victims? What you say, 120 showed up? How many of those people came after 2011? We don't even know. The government needs to stop doing that shit. They know somebody doing something illegal, they know somebody doing something wrong, stop them in their tracks. Then we don't have all these victims. We don't have all these situations.
But this audio isn't just about shady business. There's a section where they talk about their involvement in Hollywood's elite circles, even name-dropping a few individuals tied to some very dark activities. The way they casually discuss this stuff is chilling. It really makes you wonder how deep their connections run and what else they've managed to cover up over the years.
Yeah, man, constant elevation causes expansion. I live my life by that right now. Constant elevation causes expansion. So when you tight and you say, I only do this, you constrict yourself. So nothing can come in. This is what you do. This is what I eat. No matter how much money I get, I'm staying here. Yeah? Well, that life is about constant elevation causes expansion. I write my rhymes while I cool in the mansion. Like, and then he gave you the sweetness. He gave you the jewel of all jewels. You know what I'm saying? And then I write my rhymes while I cool in the mansion.
Let's not forget that Diddy and Jay-Z have dominated the game for decades, building empires along the way. But at what cost? The fact that they're allegedly discussing paying off or threatening people to keep them quiet raises questions about how many have been silenced to protect their legacies.
Now you kind of look at him like, scandalous. What you do for that damn career? Listen, this is a disgusting business. That's all I'm going to say. This business is so disgusting that I can't. I think that JayZ and Beyonce are master manipulators of the media. What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. What the couple found most difficult to deal with, says another source, was the fact that some of the rumors were being perpetuated by people they considered friends, like talk show host Wendy Williams. Well, first of all, I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't swim in their pool. Like, we're not friends. The stunt left Beyonce angered beyond belief. That means she watches. Fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. She, no, Beyonce can't talk. You all, Beyonce sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk. Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce. I do, in my mind, believe that Beyonce is very controlling regarding her image. Like, very controlling. Beyonce, what planet do you live on? You can't ban cameras. Everybody's got cell phones with cameras. Respect that. Bow down, B words. You know, a few weeks ago, she was sitting at the inauguration. Then she was performing at the Super Bowl. We celebrate. You're on a Pepsi can, for goodness sake. Tell B words to bow down. And then you're saying girls run the world. Beyonce feels overshadowed by Adele. And knows that she can't compete. How they manipulate the media for the purpose of ticket sales and money, which is not right. But anyway, Beyonce's pregnancy is a way of keeping JayZ's alleged mistress away. Beyonce has been accused of copying before. This is not the first time. Remember the Countdown music video? She was accused of stealing that also. The Single Ladies Dance, she was accusing that. And one of her Lemonade music videos, she's been accused of stealing also. Beyonce, I hope you're not lying. All right, let's move.
So what happens next? That's the million-dollar question. With this audio now public and the FBI reportedly involved, Diddy and Jay-Z could be in serious trouble. We've already seen Diddy facing backlash over those disturbing party rumors, but this audio elevates things to a whole new level. If these tapes are as genuine as they appear, we could be witnessing the biggest downfall in hip-hop history.
Lawyers are accusing the government of leaking the Cassie tape to make him look bad. New filing, Diddy's lawyers said the government's unlawful leak led to highly prejudicial pre-trial publicity that can only taint the jury pool. But it has always been my opinion that yes, of course it was the government who leaked that tape to CNN. For more, check out my Substack-only book, The Rise and Fall of a King Called Diddy. In March, the government raided his house, and we know that they got some videotapes. In May, CNN first aired the Cassie tape, and look, I worked there. CNN does not have people out on the ground trying to find stuff the way that old-school newspaper reporters used to do. If they got a tape, it was given to them. Cassie had no reason to leak it. She'd already settled her suit. Of course, the government leaked the tape. Why? To destroy his image and put a lot of pressure on him, making him feel like there's no jury that would be fair to me now, which means he's got to accept a plea bargain. They're trying to squeeze him, and I think it worked.
People are already speculating about what this means for the future of Diddy and Jay-Z. Will they face charges if more tapes or evidence emerge linking them to even darker activities? One thing's for sure, this isn't going away anytime soon. As more people dig into their past, it seems like more dirt keeps surfacing.
R. Kelly is going to prison for 30 years. A federal judge in Brooklyn has just sentenced the disgraced R&B singer who was convicted last year of racketeering and sex trafficking. Earlier, R. Kelly's lawyers had pleaded with the judge for leniency in sentencing, arguing that because R. Kelly himself was a victim of childhood sexual abuse, he should be caught a break. Before the sentence was handed out today, the 55-year-old was seen here sitting in court, listening to several of his victims step forward and bravely give powerful impact statements about the sexual abuse they say they suffered at the hands of R. Kelly. During his trial, prosecutors successfully argued that R. Kelly and his cohorts preyed upon young girls, recruiting and funneling them to the singer for the purposes of sex. The jury ultimately agreed that this well-honed system amounted to a criminal enterprise, which is where that racketeering charge comes from. In addition to several of his victims taking the stand, witnesses also testified to how R. Kelly arranged his marriage to late singer Aaliyah when she was just 15 at the time and he was 27.
This was normal. I didn't know if this is how adults acted. Like I just didn't know.
He has this type of like intimidation right off the bat. I was just waiting for it to be over.
It's some sort of satisfaction within himself knowing that he's taking control over other people. Maybe I would go without eating for a couple days as punishment. Also, being slapped and beaten, kicked. And I was introduced to one of the girls that he told me he trained. And since she was 14, those were his words.
Part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Were you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. They were describing Lucifer.
A civil court jury has found Bill Cosby sexually assaulted a minor nearly 50 years ago. Now, this is the latest in a series of cases involving the comedian and former sitcom star. Judy Hutt is her name. She is now 64. She was awarded $500,000 in damages after suing Bill Cosby. Now, he denies the allegation, and his lawyers say that he will appeal this verdict.
I can't even begin to describe the ripple effect this is having in Hollywood. People are now questioning who else might have been involved in these conversations and whether other big names could get pulled into the scandal. If Diddy and Jay-Z are casually discussing covering up shady dealings, you can bet they're not the only ones involved.
I have a question. Did Jay-Z finesse Jack Dorsey into buying a title for $3 billion? I wouldn't say finesse.
What do you mean finesse?
Why is Jay not running the Fortune 500? He pretty much sold title at the, when did he sell it? What year? Talk about market timing.
Was it 19?
2019.
Okay.
Before the bottom came out of everything, right?
Right.
But here's where it gets really interesting. There are rumors that this audio is just the tip of the iceberg. Some insiders claim there's even more damning evidence out there: texts, emails, and possibly additional audio recordings that could blow this whole situation wide open. If that's true, we might be witnessing one of the biggest scandals in entertainment history.
Now, Jack didn't implement the plan, but Jay did give a plan how he can integrate Tidal and Square. I don't know why Jack didn't use it. Great. Cash App became a big thing. But my thing is, like, if Jack never did anything, well, I should put it better, is JayZ one of the best market timers when it came to selling Tidal.
You buy low so high, so.
But not many people do it. Jay's got out some.
He bought it for, what, 52 million, 56 million?
Yes. Partnership with Sprint.
Yeah.
Well played, sold off to Jack.
What do you all think? Is this the beginning of the end for Diddy and Jay-Z? Will they manage to escape this scandal like they have in the past? Or is this the one that finally takes them down? One thing's for sure, the world is watching. And this audio could change everything we thought we knew about two of the most powerful figures in music. Are you familiar with Jay-Z's dating history? There are some troubling rumors surrounding his past, particularly regarding Aaliyah. In the late 1990s, JayZ reportedly had a brief romance with her, but tragically, Aaliyah passed away in 2001. Following her death, JayZ produced a remix of Miss You to express his feelings of loss. Recently, conspiracy theories have surfaced on social media, suggesting that Aaliyah's death might be linked to JayZ and Beyoncé, with claims they could be involved in a conspiracy to eliminate potential competitors, allowing Beyoncé to dominate the music industry. Next is Rachel Roy. JayZ's relationship with her has always been shrouded in speculation. The infamous elevator incident at the 2014 Met Gala, where Beyoncé's sister Solange attacked JayZ, is thought to be related to JayZ's ambiguous ties with Rachel. In 2016, Beyoncé hinted at JayZ's infidelity in her album Lemonade with the line about Becky, with the good hair widely believed to refer to Rachel. Rachel's response, "Good hair, don't care," only fueled the rumors. Lastly, there's Beyoncé. JayZ and Beyoncé's love story has lasted over 20 years, and since their marriage in 2008, they've consistently supported each other's careers through music collaborations and business ventures. Despite facing rumors of infidelity and family issues, this couple has chosen reconciliation and perseverance, solidifying their status as an iconic duo in the entertainment industry.